Hello and welcome to another segment of Home Sweet Home. I'm your host, Jerry Akers. Today we're at Home Town Restyling talking to our friend Winn. Wayne, how are you today?
Good, Jerry. How are you?
I'm great, man. Now today we're here to talk about windows, is that right?
That's correct. Nice cold day out.
Good
time. A lot of
time.
people got leaky windows, so let's talk about them today.
You bet. Now one thing I know, Wayne, there's lots of people around town that talk about selling windows, but I know there's things that set you apart from everyone else.
Yeah, you know what? We got in business in 1986, and if you go back and you dig up an old phone book from 1986, and look at one today, you'll find out a lot of those people are no longer around, and we're still here taking care of our customers and providing the very best in quality windows.
You bet. So if somebody wants somebody with some longevity in the business, there's only one place to go, right?
That's Home Town Restyling. Not only that, we've been installing them. So, unlike a lot of other companies who use subcontractors, our guys are trained, they're certified, they're out there on the job. So if we do have a problem, whether it be the next day or 10 years down the road or 15 years down the road, or in our case, 20-some years, we can go back and take care of that problem with the customer.
Well, I'll tell you what, in the economy we've got today, that's very important because companies come and go every day, so it's good to know somebody with your longevity is still here.
We see it every day. We get these horrid phone calls from homeowners who bought from the person out of town or the one over the phone and, supposedly got the good deal. Well, unfortunately, most people can't afford to do the project twice. That's why making that decision right the first time is very important. That's why we say, please shop at Home Town Restyling.
You bet. So what is it about your windows that really sets you apart besides what you do here?
Well, first of all, we have windows for different price points. Now, we don't have anything that you're going to find at the very low end that are still going to leak air, because if you're going to buy windows that leak air, you just will keep the ones you have. We have windows with different frames where they have hollow airspace frames like most manufacturers carry. We have windows that have insulated frames. We offer a lot of different things in glass technology, screen, hardware, colors. We have 14 different exterior colors. We have many different interior wood grain finishes. So really, for whatever someone might be looking for in needs of windows, we can offer that to them.
So if you've got questions about maybe replacing the windows in your house, you need to go to an expert who has a lot of options.
That's correct. Our windows do come with a lifetime transferable warranty, and then we back it up with a 20-year workmanship warranty. So the consumer's not only covered from the manufacturing side, but also from the installation side. It gives them total peace of mind.
Now, we were talking about frames of windows and how some of the old ones are not what we really want them to be. I see these. These look pretty cool. Tell me about these, Wayne.
Well, Jerry, a lot of times most window people talk about glass. And glass is 90% of the window.
Sure.
Difference being is what most consumers don't realize, that window manufacturers don't manufacture glass. So in a lot of cases, everybody's glass is very similar. Now, it could be treated in different ways, and you have different coatings of low E on it, or you could sort of put an argon in, you could put krypton in it, and you're going to talk about an R rating on the glass. And again, that's very similar to most. What we like to talk about is some areas that most people don't want to talk about, and that's the frame.
Sure.
This is a typical vinyl window here, and you can see it's, structurally looks fine, but it does have just hollow frames in it. And you look at the side jamb, and it has hollow frames. What we have here in your hand, this hand, is we have an insulated frame.
Mm-hmm.
What's the warmest door in your house? Refrigerator door, isn't it?
Sure, inside.
Same type of insulation we have in our frame. So we can go from a hollow frame to an insulation. This insulation is an R value of 7.14 per inch.
Wow.
So we can go with a half insulated frame, or we can take this frame here, Jerry, and we can insulate the entire unit.
That's a lot of insulation.
It's a lot of insulation. So what we're talking about that frame. We're giving it structure integrity. We're also giving it insulation all the way around the frame.
Well, that's amazing. I imagine that's even warm on the inside in the wintertime,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's nice, just a nice warm touch to feel.
What other options do you want to talk about with your windows, Wayne?
Jerry, we got all kinds of options, but one of the really unique things about our product line is people generally love the look of wood. They don't like the maintenance, and it's not near as efficient, but they really like the looks of wood.
Sure.
Our manufacturer actually took our window and designed it to look like a wood window. That's why we have such features as simulated divided lights, which are very hard to find in the vinyl industry. We have blinds inside of our glass, some of the things we're going to take a look at. We have a unique way of releasing the window in the lock system. So as most windows, tilt in for safe and easy cleaning, you have recessed locks. Ours are right into the attachment locks themselves, so you don't even see them.
It makes it so much easier.
It makes it so much easier.
You bet. Thanks for sharing all that today.
Thanks for coming out, Jerry.
You bet. And for more information, go to kgan.com. Click on the Home Sweet Home website and check out the great products and services at Home Town Restyling.